Welcome back, everybody, to another Ozonics Gaming Dragonfire Real Raw Authentic Reactions, where we do the realest reactions possible with very limited editing to keep everything real and flowing as naturally as possible. Tonight we are back with another reaction from one of my favorite bands. Actually, they just released a new song apparently a few days ago. Stoked to see them back, especially after his stint in country music. Aaron Lewis, you know him from Stained, but this is not an Aaron Lewis song. This is a Stained song. The song is titled Cycle of Hurting, official lyric video. Like I said, huge Stained fan, so I cannot wait to jump into this. So I'm not going to hold you. I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, guys, we are about to jump into the new first listen for Stained Cycle of Hurting. I already did test a thing, so I'm not going to have to do a disclaimer here. I'm going to do it anyways just to kind of explain. Usually, I am very cautious about big bands, and not pausing and doing a lot of finicking because it gets blocked a lot. I have a country song, for instance, that got completely blocked. However, I already did a mock upload of the song. So basically, I just downloaded the video. I have not listened to it, though. I just downloaded the video and uploaded it straight out. It did get copyright flagged, but they did not block it. So apparently Stained is not blocking videos anymore. Just a copyright flag, which is fine. Get them all the time. But he is allowing, Aaron Lewis and Stained are allowing for us to do this. So we don't have to worry about that. So there will be no pauses unless I have something really important to say. Otherwise, it's going to be a straight playthrough, rating, and recap as usual after. I am excited for this. I hope you're excited for it. Let's go. Oh yeah. Been a long time. Nice. Oh, this is giving me old Stained vibes. Nostalgia's real right now. Oh, love that line. And without fixing it, cycle continues. Guitar is ripping. Oof. God, his voice is so freaking good. Oof, yeah. Guitar's shredding. Saw that breakdown coming. Still hits though. God, I miss Stains. Ah, so good. So good. Definitely on my playlist, without even saying anything. Definitely on the playlist. Let's flip back over and we will do a rating and my final thoughts on Stain's Cycle of Hurting. Let's go. All right, guys. That was Stain's Cycle of Hurting. They're back and they're in top freaking form. Aaron Lewis's voice, man, it's just something else. There ain't nobody that quite sounds like Aaron Lewis. Just like how nobody sounds like Chester. Um, Rest in peace, Chester. Um, there ain't nobody quite like Aaron Lewis. He has such a distinct voice. He sings his ass off, no matter what he's doing. So good, and he's such a good songwriter as well. Stain just delivers. Um, and it had, the mellow but the hardness that Stain is notorious for. And I'm psyched that they put out this new song. It was a very good song as well. I give that a 9. Easy. It is on my playlist. It was an awesome song. Awesome song. Um, and it is the truth, the cycle of hurting. It's a hard truth, that we're kind of at fault for our own thing. Nobody else is. Um, God can't save you from yourself. And it's the truth, whether you believe in God or not. That's not the topic here. The topic literally is you can't be saved from yourself. The only person that can save you from yourself is you. So the cycle will continue of your pain, your suffering, until you deal with it. So what do you like to do? Do you like to fester in that pain? Which was what he was going through. And by the way, the hook was great, very catchy, and very powerful. Um, it's an unfortunate thing because you're not at all responsible for what happened to you. Um, Whether it's a trauma, just a bad event, whatever it may be, you're not necessarily responsible for that. But what we are all responsible for is the outcome of how we're reacting to it and what we're accepting, right? Um, Whether it's getting therapy, counseling, medication, using a proper outlet to cope, and move past it, that's your decision and only your decision. Past events happened or the past. Now it's the present, and the only person in control of your present is you. Um, it is definitely a bitter pill to swallow because, like I said, you're not necessarily at fault for what happened to you, but you are at fault for what you're currently doing, which is easier said than done. And nobody ever said it was easy. Um, I think Stain even had a song about falling, right? About that. Falling, is the easy part. Getting back up is the harder part. Um, so it is tough. Um, but your situation and your mental health will never improve if nothing is ever done about it. Like I said, whether it's professional help, medication, or literally talking to a friend, finding the correct outlet to kind of do that and to understand, you know, and cope because you can do it without help professionally. You still do need some semblance of a support system in some regard. Um, but yeah, so he was speaking the truth. It was like it was a very bitter truth, for a lot of people, but it is the truth, and I think it is something we all have to acknowledge and understand, and do our best to do the best that we can. Not to say that we're doing the best that we can, but actually doing the best that you can. As I always say, therapy is not for everybody, but there are billion billion different outlets that you can do now. Even online therapy, but there's also other outlets. I found a way of doing it without um, going into the therapy because I don't do that. Yeah. So for me, I found my outlet in gaming. I found it in streaming, YouTube, and I understood for a while now what my issues are. Um, and I have coped with the fact that I have severe depression, um, and whatnot. And some days are horrible. Um, but I get through every day. Yeah, I do what I can, within reason. Because I draw the line personally for me at therapy. I've tried it a couple times, and it just doesn't work for me. Um, and I can't keep on doing it because my insurance only covers so much, and the rest of them are too far away. So I do the best that I can within that realm. Um, so yeah, just know that you are not alone in your struggles. And what you're feeling is valid. You are valid. Like I said, your struggles are valid. Do not let anybody take that away from you, and make you feel like you're not. Um, and you are worth getting better, and you are worth the struggle. Just remember that always. I appreciate you all taking your time to view this reaction and any reaction that I've ever done and will continue to do. I do appreciate it. Please go to Stain's page, like the song. If you have any requests, no matter what they are, do drop them down below. Um, thank you once again. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be when viewing this reaction. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.